Now, see what we're starting. What time we got here? We got 3:25 and Tom is going to turn around in the garage very slowly so you won't get dizzy. Here it is. There's the hood. Let me see what we're looking at. See, that's my wife's Mazda Protege 5. Got an odor to it. I think it's the oil seeping out of the valve cover gasket, dripping onto the engine. So I'm going to try to replace it with a set I bought of gaskets. Let's see. I'm going to probably have to undo this thingamajig over here. Don't know what it's for. Got to unplug that. Got to take out these bolts. Let's see, there's a bunch of bolts going around the perimeter. Here, I think it's the leakeroo right down in through here. It's what's dripping in the. Oh, there's a spot right down there. You can see the little spots. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's drifting back there and bothering me. What's back here? A couple more bolt holes. Ooh, it smells already. Plug wires. Plug wires. Not like the old ones. I don't know how to get them out. We'll see what goes on. I'll check in a few minutes, see my progress. Thought first I better get the parts out. That's the package of the gasket I'm going to put on. Looks pretty easy, doesn't it? Okay, we'll see. Well, there's the time. What is it? 3 minutes, 2 minutes to 4. Now I just came back from taking a test drive. Yep. And when I drove it, I had the hood down and it's staying down. When I put the wrench on those first forward bolts facing the front of the car on that valve cover, I put the wrench on there, put the ratchet on, went to withdraw them, and the ratchet kind of fell out of my hand. I couldn't believe it. I reached down and all 4 of those bolts I could spin with my fingertips. They weren't even snug at all. So I went around the whole perimeter of the cover using the wrench gently on each and every other bolt to draw it down. Then I went around again, snugging them down to seal the gasket better. Then the interior ones as well. And then I took it for a torture test drive. Put my finger all around the gasket, felt no dampness whatsoever, and I have no odor yet. So as far as I'm concerned, the job's done. Nothing more than bolts being loose on the cover of the holding down the gasket. I don't know why I didn't think of that before I went and bought the gasket. But now, if that isn't the resolution, I will tackle the job another day by pulling the cover off. That's how simple it can be. All you gotta do is think about it. That takes a little longer. Well, that's how easy it was. All I had to do is draw some bolts down, tighten it up. Of course, I'm not going to tell anybody that. If you don't, just be quiet. When I go in the house, in about an hour or 2, I'll tell my wife how I've been out here struggling. Right now, I'm going across the street and have a beer with my buddy over there. We can talk about the progress I made today and how I got away with an easy job. I'll check with you guys later. Just remember, all you got to do is tighten a few bolts sometimes. You don't have to do a whole lot.